everyone. So today we're going to talk about the books I'm going to read the next month. Well, I'm trying to read next month. This past month, October, was not that good in terms of reading. I was in a reading slump. I finished only 5 books, which seems nice, seems good, but talking about 1,500 pages at most, which is not that good to what I usually read. But I've been in a reading slump for a couple of weeks now, and so I decided that I was changing what I'm going to read and reading smaller stuff, smaller books that engage me more because of the pace, probably. So I started already today, although it's not November, but I already started today, because in the next few days I'm going to try to finish Discussion Channel by Ken MacLeod, which I'm halfway there, but I'm not enjoying the book at all. His vision of the world is nothing to do with me, and it upsets me when the writer tries to impose you a political view, but instead of showing the political view, he imposes the political view. So it's awful, to be honest. I don't enjoy it all. I'm not enjoying the book, but whatever. I decided I'm going to read, and I'm going to read. This does not mean that I'm not going to read anything by him, because this is a thriller. He has like I have got 2 other trilogies, although they are all anarchist, left-wing leaning. But my problem is not with the ideology; it's the way he writes stuff. He almost calls you to the reader stupid if you don't believe what he believes, and so on. So I don't enjoy that. So let's see if I enjoy the book. Sorry, I was opening something that I received. So what I'm going to read, besides that one, which I started today, well, in less than 24 hours, far less. Going to fit. It's 6 o'clock. I started yesterday at 10 p.m. So I'm more or less reading Ira Levin, Son of Rosemary, which has like 200 pages. It's a continuation of the first book from Rosemary's Baby, and it has one of the worst ratings I've seen in Goodreads, like 2 point something. It's very bad. Okay, Goodreads, if you have like 4 below, it's bad. Okay, 3, okay, 3.5, okay, you can, maybe it's for you, but 2, it's I have 6,000 books, and I only have 3 books there that are under 3, so that's something. So this one I'm reading. I'm almost page 119, book F 210. So probably going to finish today or tomorrow morning. But it seems that the problem with it is the ending. So let's see. Second book, not in particular order, I'm going to read. It's 157 pages book called The Flashlighters, The Nightmare Land, Volume 4 by Daniel Barnett. This is a series of 6 books. I thought it would be 12, but it seems that he only wrote 6. Don't know why. Next, Son of Ghosts by Jonathan Aycliffe. This is one of my favorite horror writers. I've read almost everything. I'm missing 3 books for him, and I'm enjoying all of them. Either 3, 4, or 5 stars, so that's good. This one is 250 pages, so this, I don't suppose this is high pace, but at least it's one of those comfort writers. Another one, Brian Smith, The Dark Ones. This one is 300 pages, but with 50 chapters, so I suppose it's fast-paced. And this one is, let me read the synopsis. I could have written the other two, but okay. This one is They Are the Dark Ones. The name began as self-deprecating joke, but it stuck, and now it's the source of pride. They are the ones who don't fit in, the misfits who drink and smoke too much and stay out of all hours of the night. Everyone knows they are trouble. Out the script of Ramson, TN. It's an abandoned, boarded-up house. Something evil happened there long ago. The evil has been contained there ever since. Locked down, tied in the basement, until the night Dark One set it free. So expect some gruesome stuff. Brian Smith is very known for that. Well, I could read this one. The other one I'm not going to read because it's book 4 or 5. 4? Yeah, so I'm not going to read it. When the Blitz starts in London, Dominic Lancaster, injured at the Battle of Narvik, accompanies 10-year-old sister Octavia to the family house on the shores of Ullswater in the Lake District. Octavia is profoundly deaf, but in the night she can hear disturbing noises in the house. When questioned by Dominic about what she's heard, she replies simply, voices. 2 nights later she tells him that the dead children in the house want them to leave. As Octavia's health begins to mysteriously decline, she tells Dominic he must go into the attic. There, he releases an older, darker evil that threatens both their lives. This guy writes horror stuff, but with a gothic vibe. Okay, so it's good for me, at least. Next one, Survivor by J.F. Gonzalez. It was supposed to be a romantic weekend getaway. Liz was looking forward to spending time alone with her husband and telling him that they are going to have a baby. Instead, it becomes a nightmare when her husband is arrested and Lisa is kidnapped. But the kidnappers are asking for ransom. They want Lisa herself. They are going to make her a star in a snuff film. Snuff film, if you don't know, please don't search it. It's very bad, horrific, and real movies. They are mostly passed on dark web and so on. What they have in mind for Liz is unspeakable. They plan to torture, murder her as graphically and brutally as possible, and to capture it all on film. If they have their way, Lisa's death will be truly horrifying. But even more horrifying is what Lisa will do to survive. In the Coils of the Labyrinth. I'm not going to talk about this one. This is by David Hannadale. And this is one more novel set in the Cthulhu, Arkham Horror Cthulhu stuff. I'm not going to, because this second novel, I believe, with at least with the same character. This one, Darkness Tell Us, by Richard Lehman, one of the most infamous horror writers out there, because he writes hot stuff. It starts at the end of term party, 6 college kids and a Ouija board. The board that Professor Corinne Dalton had hidden at the back of a cupboard and swore never to touch it again, not after Jake's death. And now here are these kids falling for the revelation of the spiritual butler, swallowing its promise of fortune hidden in the mountains. Not that Corey believes they would be stupid enough to head off into the wilderness and say so of a child's plaything, to embark on a 2-day hike into the unknown where any fall danger may lie in wait to cut and slice and tear them limb by limb from limb. But then, professor or not, Corey could be wrong. Hell House by Richard Matheson. I enjoy Richard Matheson. This one is supposed to be one of the first Hell Houses stuff, so for over 20 years, Belasco House has stood empty. Its shadow walls have witnessed scenes of almost unimaginable horror and depravity. 2 previous expeditions to investigate its secrets met with disaster, the participants destroyed by murder, suicide, or insanity. Now, a new investigation brings 4 strangers into the forbidden mansion who are determined to probe Belasco House for the ultimate secrets of life and death. Sorry. Each has his or her own reason for daring to unknown torment and temptation of the mansion, but can any soul survive what lurks within the most haunted house on earth? Sorry, something in my throat. 2 more. Boys in the Valley, Philip Fracassi. Here, under the watchful eyes of several priests, 30 boys work, learn, and worship Peter Barlow, orphaned as a child by a gruesome murder that made a new life here. As he approaches adulthood, he has in France a future, a family. Then, late one stormy night, a group of men arrive at the door, one whom is badly wounded. Occult symbols carved into his flesh. His death releases an ancient evil that spreads like sickness, infecting St. Vincent's and the children's within. Soon, boys begin acting differently, forming groups, taking sides, others turn up dead. Now Peter and those dear to him must choose sides of their own, each of them knowing their lives and perhaps their eternal souls are at risk. Today, Philip Fracassi is one of the most known horror writers from a new generation, so I have high hopes. And finally, but not least, this one, Unity, by John Le Hai. I don't know. Something is missing in young Jonah Gates. He doesn't mix or make friends. When his older brother dies tragic of rabies, young Jonah finds something to fill the vacuum within him. Virus. His fascination with the viral world grows with the years, and this lands atop job, bio project, but something dark has accompanied Jonah through the years of adulthood. Obsession with beautiful girls. When he lays eyes on actress Mary Leyden, he is smitten. When she spurns him, he cannot purge her from his mind. John is determined to have Mary all what? Okay. All. Don't know what happened here. I suppose it will be all to himself. Yeah, this is a very good, at least interesting hardcover by Necro Publications. I purchased a lot of them. They are down there. Sorry. So yeah, they are usually small books in terms of pages count. So let's see. So yes, these are the books I'm going to read. A lot. Sorry, a lot. But I believe they are the most fast pace I could find nowadays. So let's see if this brings me to read more this next month. Thank you all. Have a nice, Halloween, because it's almost the 30th of October, 31 of October. So happy Halloween to all of you, and have a nice day.